Welcome to our channel, where we celebrate the power and resilience of women. Here, you will find inspiring, motivating content about strong women and female empowerment. Our mission is to promote female empowerment and share stories of inner strength, stoic wisdom, and female leadership. Our channel is a space of serenity and recognition, where we highlight the achievements and challenges faced by incredible women around the world. If you are looking for inspiration to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals, you are in the right place. From inspiring videos to moving interviews, we explore women's journeys to empowerment and self-discovery. Our community is a source of mutual inspiration, where we share stories of overcoming and personal growth. Join us on this journey of female recognition and appreciation. Be inspired by the resilience of women and the stoic wisdom that guides them. Discover your own inner strength and leadership abilities as we celebrate female power in all its forms together. Sign up now and be part of this community of strong, inspiring women. Now let's dive right into 5 revealing truths about women that men discover too late. Lesson number 1. Women possess significant inner strength that is often underestimated, and it is crucial to recognize and value this power. In the peaceful garden of existence, where the shadows of the day intertwine with the rays of the sun, there is an indisputable truth that often remains hidden from the eyes of men: the inner strength of women. Amidst the complex tapestry of life, where every thread is woven with challenges and trials, women stand as pillars of resilience, manifesting a fortitude that transcends the bland appearances that often envelope them. The Stoics among us understand that true greatness lies in the ability to face life's vicissitudes with equanimity and courage. In this context, women reveal themselves as true philosophers of the soul, navigating the turbulent currents of existence with a serenity that echoes the teachings of ancient masters. It is imperative for those who seek stoic wisdom to recognize and value this inner power that women possess. It's not just about recognizing your ability to weather the storms of life, but celebrating your ability to find peace and meaning even in the darkest moments. The strength of women is not a brute strength, but a subtle strength, which manifests itself in the small joys of everyday life and in the great battles of life. It is found in the softness of a gentle smile, the compassion of a warm hug, and the determination to move forward despite adversity. For the true Stoic, admiration for the strength of women is not just an intellectual exercise, but a genuine manifestation of humility and gratitude. It is recognizing that, in a world often dominated by rigidity and reason, true wisdom lies in the ability to embrace vulnerability and find strength in delicacy. So may we all, as true seekers of truth, lift our eyes to the women around us and recognize the brightness of their soul, the courage of their spirit, and the beauty of their inner strength. For in His hands lies not only the power to transform the world, but also the power to transform ourselves. Lesson number 2. Hypergamy, a concept that implies that women are inclined to associate with partners who demonstrate success and leadership, is not just about materialism, but reflects a search for security and emotional stability. In the vastness of the cosmos, where destinies intertwine in an eternal dance, the search for security and emotional stability is a constant that permeates the essence of each soul. At the heart of this journey, hypergamy stands as a complex figure, whose shadow casts doubts and reflections on the intricate webs of human relationships. The Stoics contemplate the nature of hypergamy with a serenity that echoes through the centuries. We understand that the search for a partner who demonstrates success and leadership is not just a superficial manifestation of materialism, but rather an innate search for emotional security and stability on life's journey. The Stoic mind recognizes that, in a world filled with uncertainty and vicissitudes, the need to find a safe haven to anchor our souls is a legitimate and universal quest. Women, in their search for partners who exhibit success and leadership, are, in effect, seeking an anchor for their own emotional journeys. However, it is essential to understand that this quest is not limited to mere symbols of material wealth or worldly achievements. For the Stoic mind, true success and leadership lie in an individual's ability to face life's challenges with courage and integrity, to cultivate relationships based on trust and empathy, and to find meaning and purpose in the midst of adversity. Thus, hypergamy, seen through the Stoic lens, is a search for a partnership that not only offers material comfort, but also serves as a beacon of light in the darkness, as a safe haven in the storms of life. It is a search for a companion who not only leads, but also supports, inspires, and uplifts the spirit. Therefore, may we contemplate the nature of hypergamy with a clear and serene mind, recognizing it not as a manifestation of selfishness or superficiality, but as a legitimate search for security and emotional stability. May we cultivate relationships based on true leadership and success, where love and compassion bloom like the most beautiful flowers in the garden of existence. Lesson number 3. The challenges women pose to men, rooted in our evolutionary past, are a way of assessing their capacity for commitment and potential as long-term partners. In the meanders of human history, where the shadows of the past mix with the lights of the present, we find an eternal truth. The challenges that women pose to men are like the winds that shape rocks over time. They are not just passing tests, but rather opportunities to assess the depth of commitment and potential as long-term partners. Humanity's evolutionary journey has left indelible marks on our psyches, shaping our interactions and relationships in profound and complex ways. The challenges that women pose to men are a legacy of this ancestral past, an expression of fundamental needs rooted in our most primitive instincts. For Stoics, these challenges are not seen as obstacles to be overcome, but rather as opportunities for personal growth and deepening interpersonal bonds. They understand that by facing these tests with composure and integrity, men demonstrate not only their capacity for commitment, but also their ability to honor the essential values that support the foundation of a meaningful relationship. The challenges women pose to men are like the notes in a symphony, each contributing to the harmony and beauty of the whole. They require not only pragmatic skills but also a deep understanding of the emotional and psychological needs of both partners. It is through these challenges that men have the opportunity to demonstrate their ability to commit not only to the present, but also to the future. They are called to show not only physical strength, but also strength of character and moral integrity. So may we embrace the challenges women present to us not as trials to be avoided, but as opportunities to grow and become better versions of ourselves. May we face them with courage and humility, knowing that it is through these tests that we can truly demonstrate our commitment and potential as long-term partners, building relationships based not just on fleeting passion, but on the solidity and depth of true love. Lesson number 4. The search for emotional security and stability is fundamental for women in their relationships, transcending simple material comforts to include a search for an emotional sanctuary and a stable presence. On the journey of life, where the tides of destiny take us to unknown places, the search for security and emotional stability is like an anchor that keeps us steady amid the storms that rage in our hearts and minds. For women, this search is not merely limited to material comforts, but is a journey in search of an emotional sanctuary, a safe haven where they can find peace and serenity. Stoics understand that true security does not reside in material possessions or worldly achievements, but rather in the solidity of the spirit and the depth of human relationships. It is through building an emotional sanctuary, where trust, understanding, and mutual support flourish, that women find true peace and stability in their relationships. In this sanctuary, every word is a promise of love and every gesture is an act of affection. It is a space where emotions can be shared freely, without fear of judgment or rejection. It is a place where the presence of others is a constant source of comfort and inspiration. For women, finding a partner who is able to offer this kind of emotional sanctuary is an invaluable blessing. This is someone who not only shares your joys and triumphs, but is also there to support you through the difficult and challenging times in life. Thus, the search for emotional security and stability transcends worldly concerns and becomes a spiritual journey in search of genuine connection and intimacy. It is a search for the true meaning of love, where every moment shared is an expression of mutual care and devotion. Therefore, may we all, as true seekers of truth, understand the sacred value of an emotional sanctuary in our relationships. May we cultivate spaces of love and trust where souls can meet and unite in eternal harmony. For it is in this sanctuary that we find the true essence of love and lasting happiness. Lesson number 5. Communication between men and women can be complex due to different styles and approaches, but it is essential to honor and respect these differences to build deeper connections and healthier relationships. In the fabric of human relationships, where the threads of understanding intertwine in a subtle dance, communication between men and women presents itself as a complex art, requiring virtue and discernment to be truly understood. Stoics recognize that differences in communication styles and approaches can be a source of conflict, but also an opportunity for growth and harmony. It is essential, therefore, that we honor and respect these differences, recognizing that each individual has their own unique way of expressing themselves and relating to the world around them. Instead of viewing disparities in communication as obstacles to be overcome, we should view them as invitations to deeper understanding and more authentic connection. For the Stoics, communication is not just an exchange of words, but rather a means of expressing our deepest thoughts, feelings, and values. It is through communication that we build bridges between souls, creating bonds of trust and intimacy that transcend the barriers of time and space. So may we approach communication between men and women with humility and compassion, recognizing that every word we speak and every gesture we make has the power to profoundly impact those around us. May we learn to listen with empathy and speak with integrity, building relationships based on truth, sincerity, and mutual respect. In doing so, we can transform the complexity of communication into a source of enrichment and growth, building deeper connections and healthier relationships that sustain and inspire us on our journey through life.